do visit our offices. So our shop will open in Batanda this July. So you're free to come in, you're free to use the toilets, but please mop up afterwards. Otherwise I don't know how to do it. And so the little box that my wife and I lived in was just around the corner from where we live. So we were able to like push our furniture back home, like this. So a few trips to IKEA, and we finally became like a proper company. So like I never kind of like saw ourselves as like a proper company until we had like a proper office, and I would always be looking into other people's offices, like always when I was in Tokyo, like looking in through the windows and seeing all the warm bodies and like people working, and I felt like please sir, can I have some more, kind of like. And yeah, it's always like that. And this is our office a year later, like a few months ago actually. And so we've reached our capacity on this floor already. So it's like, I think it's like 200 square meters. And so yeah, so we've been growing very fast since we last met. And so the folks sitting in the middle of the room right now, they are in the middle of the Mirai Frame Challenge. So the Mirai Frame Challenge is to make, so there's 6 of them here, and 3 of them passed the challenge, and on a Friday, and I hired them immediately, and they started work on the Monday. So if you do the Mirai Frame Challenge, you're hired pretty much without question, unless you was like breathing heavily, or you smelled of like some strange substance or something. But yeah, usually you're hired like pretty much straight away if you do the Mirai Frame Challenge. So the Mirai Frame Challenge is to take all of this, I can't remember how many parts they are, and make this. And you have to do it in 1 hour. So the first time you do it, you've got 2 hours, and then you usually make a few mistakes, and then we tell you where the mistakes are, and the second one has to be within an hour. And just to be sure, your third one has to be in an hour as well. So I've got this video on YouTube, and the way the flash just like this. And before, it's always best to do the flash first. So just cut off all the flash. So yeah, so that video is on YouTube, and so I cheated because it was like cut up, and so that was like done in 30 minutes. But there has been someone who's done it in 30 minutes. He was a Gundam. He makes like Gundams, and he made his first one in 30 minutes, and was like very impressed. So we hired him straight away. And so folks who are interested in working with us should watch this video and see when we have these Mirai Frame challenges. So at the moment, positions are in Tokyo, but we do want to expand our brand to like other parts of the world. So our smart doll brand in particular is very strong. It's actually the strongest in the US. So the US is actually our biggest market, and we are actually looking for retailers to work with over here. Our second biggest market is Taiwan, and Japan is up there as well. And we also have lots of customers in Europe and Middle East and so on and so on. So this Mirai Frame Challenge, even though you're not looking for like a smart doll production position, we actually ask you to do this test as well. And then we also have a look at what you can do for us, whether it's a video production or a design and so on and so on. So like, everybody has to take the Mirai Frame Challenge. Cut away, let's get this. When you join us, you'll get it out with the table, and you can stick like lots of kankole stuff all over the place. I noticed there wasn't that many like kankole like cosplayers. Is that popular over here? Kankole. Who knows about kankoles? No, it's quite a few. But yeah, folks who don't know, it's like girls and boats. Yeah, it's girls. Right? It's not girls riding boats. It's girls who are boats and ride them. But no, that doesn't sound right. No, that doesn't sound right. But yeah. No, you don't ride them. I think they ride themselves. No, that doesn't sound right either. No. So yeah, can't call it. So so I'm going to talk about some of the work that we do in the office. So this is some it's like 80% of our work is quality control, and we spend lots of time like staring through these magnifying glass, like checking like the surface of the outer shell in particular. And this over here is out of a set of like 50. It can be as much as this, which is stuff we can't sell because it has like too many blemishes. So our dolls have a certain amount of blemishes factored into the design, because I see design as having not being perfect, but having a correlate amount of imperfection. So this is why I think some of you who have smart dolls may get a shock when I tell you this, but Mirai or Kisner's right knee has a dent right here, and you won't notice it until you go home and have a look. And that's all like factored in as to part of the aesthetic look and feel of Smart Doll. And there's lots of things going on with Smart Doll. So with lots of other 3D, other companies who do like 3D design for their dolls or figures, it's very easy to model one side of the face and mirror it over to the other side. But what you get is a very unnatural look, and it's the perfect look basically. And we humans, we don't look like that. So which is why the face is purposely molded in 3D to look like different on both sides. So there's lots of imperfection which is factored into the design of the Smart Doll. But having said that, we don't want it to be like too imperfect. So we do lots of QA of the clothing that we make and that we order to about 44 different countries, and like thousands and thousands of customers around the world, which has been great. I mean, I thought that initially, back at my house, if we could do 50 a month, that would be great. And I'm very pleased that we have been able to scale the business. The challenge has been to scale the business while trying to maintain quality, because usually when you start trying to churn out more and more, then the quality starts to degrade. So I think me and my staff members, we've shaved off a few years of our life from worrying and not worrying. It's kind of it just shaves a few years of your life when you have to deal with vendors who are who you have to convince that your quality standards. Retail history. We started off with an email, and we took orders on a Google spreadsheet. Now we're on Shopify, and then now we have our own retail store online. So this is a retail store online. It's at shop.culturetime.jp.